That's
that
rubbish.
Labour are going to bring it.
Absolute
It's not
rubbish. We've absolutely guaranteed we will not raise taxes for working people.
Angela Rayner voted recently, along with the guy that wants to be your foreign secretary and half the Labour front bench, to end our nuclear deterrent. If you're doubting that they would use that force, and she might be Prime Minister in 4 or 5 years' time, it's too late for this generation of Labour politicians. That credibility is shot. Do not vote these people in.
Penny, you can keep pointing at me, but you're the party that have cut the armed forces, crashed the economy and left us in a real mess. Keir has been absolutely clear. I am absolutely clear. We will keep our nuclear deterrent and we will invest in it into the future.
It doesn't matter what you're prepared to spend.
Clear on that.
It doesn't matter how many submarines you stand next to and have your photograph taken.
The problems with housing, the roads and GPs and non-public services is decimation that the Tories have done to our public services.
Your leader campaigned for free movement. Keir Starmer has spent most of his life campaigning for free movement. These guys are not going to control immigration.
We've said we need a new border command. We would scrap the Rwanda scheme, which would have been 300 for the whole year, by the way.
Those numbers are small. They're small compared to legal migration.
We would scrap the Rwanda scheme. We would put that money into a border force command, which will be able to smash the gangs, because we need to do that.
Angela Rayner and the Labour Party, Keir Starmer confirmed this earlier this week. They are going to put up your taxes by £2,000.
That's a lie.
By £2,000 per working household.
Penny, your government have raised taxes to the record level in 70 years.
Yeah, we have, and we've hated putting taxes up. We have now been cutting taxes. We will continue to cut taxes. The country can afford it.
You're using
£2,000.
You're using a figure that's been criticised by the UK statistics watchdog.
Costings and Labour's
Why don't you stand by your record? Record levels of taxes on working people. 26 separate tax hikes in the last Parliament.
About 12 new taxes.
That's
that Labour are going to bring it.
Absolute rubbish. We've absolutely guaranteed we will not raise taxes for working people in this country.
How are you going to close that gap? £2,000 per working household. Which policies are you going to take out of your manifesto?
Which ones how we would pay for our manifesto.
Okay, it's time to hear from the others. Angela Rayner, it's time to hear from the others. Carla Denyer.
Well, that was terribly dignified, wasn't it?
The Tories have record number of tax hikes on working people of this country. Labour, if we get in, will not put taxes up for working people of this country.
And Labour won't put them up for millionaires.
Penny Mordaunt, you've had your say on this.
Has been honest.
Carla, Penny Mordaunt, thank you. Carla Denyer, you're next.
He is going to put them up by £2,000.
I'm stopping you. Carla Denyer.
Thank you. That's your... Linda, I share... All you do is destroy our supply chain. We should be building supply chains in this country to produce batteries, to do all sorts of things.
Let's get Angela to
speed Labour are planning.
Let Angela respond, Penny Mordaunt,
China,
to what you've said.
And that will kill off economic growth.
Let's hear the response.
I mean, it's astonishing.
How much energy is it going to produce?
It's astonishing because the Tories have been in power now 14 years.
How much energy is Great British Energy going to produce?
And we haven't had an industrial strastrategy or a manufacturing sector in the UK that is about
just said it's going to produce energy.
We're just listening to you, Penny.
I think it's pretty important. You're flogging an energy company to these guys. You're expecting them to put their money in.
She's mid-response. Let's hear it.
They're 14 years abstract failure.
And are your green policies going to be
You have failed the British people.
Are your green policies
You have failed the British people, and people can see that.
Because you currently can't afford to pay for them.
Okay.
That's where that £2,000 comes from, that you're going to have to pay.
And I'm going to turn
on their green policies, and they're going to hit you on the cost.
And I'm going to turn to the next question at this point.